Hey, what's up, bootstrappers? It's Ryan Nickel coming at you with another lesson learned. All right, so, man, sometimes you go see a house and that's the gem, that's what you're looking for, and then sometimes you go and you find something else, but you always got to go or else you're not going to find anything. So let me give you an example. Earlier this week, I drove up to the mountains, to the foothills here, and I was looking at a property, and the property, it's a real skinny deal. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with this one. She has another offer that's way higher than mine. I'm trying to get her to take the offer because I'm just like, look, man, she fell in love with me, wanted me to buy her house like immediately, even though it was like for $40,000 less than the offer she has. I guess that says something about me being a damn good salesman, huh? Anyway, it's not in her best interest to sell it to me. But in the process, she mentioned a property that she's been looking at buying, but she can't buy it because she doesn't qualify and all these other reasons. But that's a gem. That is a diamond in the rough. So for me, it wasn't seeing the house that I was going to go look at. It was the one that was presented to me at the appointment. I never would have known about it if it wasn't for that appointment. And then again, today I went to look at a house that had a Kool-Aid man in front of it, man. A huge old like Kool-Aid figurine. Like the guy was like half as tall as me. It was crazy, like in his front yard. And I'm out there, I'm looking at the house. We'll probably end up doing something with this house. And out there discussing it with my partner, looking at what's going on. And I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this house next door, and this is a house that I found driving for dollars. And so clearly I had seen this house before, but I guess it just didn't look the way it did. And I thought, oh, this definitely looks like a rental. Like it's totally a rental. Like it's just trash everywhere. It looks like a rental. I pull it up on the tax records when I'm doing this, actually driving for dollars, the app itself. It tells you if it's an absentee owner, if it's owner occupied, and well, lo and behold, it's owner occupied, or at least that's what they're telling the county. So, yeah, I was floored by that. So for me, that was the gem there. But I gotta tell you guys, like that's the lesson learned. Like, you know, like this is a lesson I learned a long time ago, and I want to share it with you. Is that when you're going if you have to go on an appointment, go on the appointment. What I used to do, if I didn't see anything in the neighborhood that was like, you know, catch my eye, is I would go a little bit early. I'd go 5-10 minutes before or afterwards. I wouldn't like stack my appointment so that I was like no flexibility, because I would drive around, or here in California I use an app called Property Radar. I immediately pull it up and it shows me all of the properties that are in default, you know, pre-foreclosure. And so I can pull up the map, it geolocates exactly where I'm at. I'm looking around, I'm like, oh, look, there's houses around the block here. In fact, I didn't do this yesterday. I went and looked at a house yesterday, and as I was walking the neighborhood, I went back to my office and I was doing comps on it. And when I did that, I pulled up and it was right there, like right behind the house, directly behind the house was a house in pre-foreclosure. And I'm like, dang it, man, missed opportunity. So I don't always practice what I preach. Boy, are my brakes like squeaky. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. But anyway, so, and if you don't have Property Radar, when I didn't have Property Radar, I would pull up Zillow. You pull up Zillow, you turn on the filter for pre-foreclosures, and the blue dots in Zillow tells you exactly what you're looking for as far as pre-foreclosures go. Now, the information is dated depending on where you're at. Sometimes it's super dated if you're like in a remote county or something like that. So, but anyway, great opportunities for you to be out there on the appointment and then look for new leads. Always be using your current situation for new leads. You know, if you're not asking for referrals, this is the next best thing, is to drive around looking for referrals, because that house brought you into the area, and so now you're looking for other houses, referrals in that area. So anyway, just want to share this quick little tip with you guys, because remember, all it takes is one deal to change your entire financial future. And guys, once you change that, once you get that taste, you're never going to want to go back, ever. And so just remember, one deal is all it takes. And I'll see you guys next week.